Well, joy to the world. Joy to the world. This is a different song than that, but that's a nice song. We might do that sometime. Joy to the world, let's sing it, and then let's talk about it. Jeremiah was a bullfrog, was a good friend of mine. Never understood a single word he said, helped him drink his wine, and he always had mighty fine wine, singing joy to the world. All the boys and girls, joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea, joy to you and me. If I were the king of the world, tell you what I'd do. I'd throw away the cars and the bars and the wars and make sweet love to you. Yes, I'd make sweet love to you, singing joy to the world. All the boys and girls now, joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea, joy to you and me. You know I love the ladies, love to have my fun. I'm a high life flyer, rainbow rider, straight shooting son of a gun. Yes, a straight shooting son of a gun, singing joy to the world. All the boys and girls now, joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea, joy to you and me. Let's try that again. Joy to you and me. That's a little bit better. Rhythmically, so that was a D slide at the end. D, hit, move up half a fret, come back. How about that? So, fairly straightforward chords. And most of it is down, up, down, up, down, up, Joe. Where does that go? Joy to the world, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea. Then there are some down, up, 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 down, up. Getting some feedback on the mic. That might sound really interesting on your end. C. Oh, the riff. Of course, the riff. So the riff is B flat shape, with the index finger, first two strings, first fret, middle finger, third string, second fret, ring finger, fourth string, third fret. So B flat shape, but starting in the third fret position, which is a C. So you're going, and you're just going 3, 4, 5, third fret, fourth fret, fifth fret. You're just sliding them up there, 1, 2, 3. It's got a little bit of a quarter note on 3, a little bit of a pause, so more of a half note on 4, quarter note on, maybe it's a whole note. I mean, it rings, so let's call it a whole note. So it's like quarter, half, whole. Jeremiah was a bullfrog, was a good friend of mine. Now you got to be ready, because as soon as you're done with your 3-note riff, when you go into the verse, you got to go to D7. Oops. Never understood. Stood, and then it's a bunch of down, up, stood a single word he said. helped him drink his wine, and he always had mighty fine. And then at the end of the verse, it's down a full strum, wine. And then most of the chorus, Joy to the World, is all full strum. 2/3 of it is full strum. Joy, 2 D's to the world, 2 A7s, all, 1 A7, goodness, Bob, all, and a D, girls now, D, joy to the fishes in the deep blue. So, that's where your Joy to the Fishes is where your down, up start. Joy, D7, island D7, split on the 2nd fret, 2nd and 4th strings. Fishes in the deep blue, B flat, C. Joy to you and me, and a D stop. So fairly straightforward chords, your B flat. If you don't have that yet, great song to practice. Go from G to B flat, G to B flat, G to B flat. Everybody now. That's a riff for some other song. I'm trying to think of what it is. And then it goes to D. And then your riff again. If I were king of the world, tell you what I'd do. Throw away the cars and the bars and the wars. So you got to be ready for that jump to D7. You could skip the D7 if you're not ready for it and wait and jump in on bars. So you would go, throw away the cars and the bars and the wars. So just jump in on the G. So that's a way to get around that sudden D7. Get all the way to the end. Last line, last chorus. Joy to the world. A7, boys, and D. D to the D7 in the G blue. C, B flat. C is S-E-A. That was a lyric rather than a chord. C on B flat. Joy to you and me. D, D slide. So that's just moving your D up to your 1st fret, hitting it and sliding right back into your D. So, I think that's it. That should be enough to give you some practice tip-a-rooskies. And have fun with it. This was by request from Marianne. So Marianne, if you're out there, I hope that's helpful. And we will play it, and we'll probably do a slow version and then a quicker version at the jam. Do the slow version so everybody can get into the rhythm of the thing and get into this thingy-bingy here. And Ukulele Mike has a great video on this and a play-along, so you could play off of this and then his thing on YouTube. But he does a different... He does start with C, but he plays a different... he goes up here with his C, whatever it is. I don't know what it is. And then he goes D. So he goes... And I think this is easier to maintain the same shape. That's my 2 cents. Hope you're doing great out there today, and always, and aloha, and ciao bella, buongiorno.